Bismillah, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. I would like to clarify some points here, but before then, I want you to watch this video.
By the third Caliph Uthman in 650 AD. Okay? There's no miraculous confirmation that Muhammad was a prophet. So it's written 600 years after the events of Christianity. Why would we take a document written 600 years later to tell us what happened to Jesus when we have eyewitness testimony of what happened to Jesus?
Right.
So this is why I don't think Islam is the true world religion. Now, I'm not saying everything Islam teaches is false. That's not the case.
Now you have seen the claims he did, which were all false and misunderstanding. Now I want you to understand the difference between magic and miracle. When they say magic, is an act which is too wonderful to be real, too wonderful, something that is amazing. But miracle is impossible. Check all the dictionaries. Miracle is an act which is impossible. Like me now, there is a limit to what I can do. So Allah Azza has given the prophets miracle such that when their people belie them, they will show proof and evidence. Things that when people see, they know that human being cannot do this. It is beyond their power. An example is there is no way someone can survive in the fire. Me and you understand this. It is 100% correct. No way somebody can survive in the fire. If you read the story of Abraham, he was thrown in the fire and he survived therein. This is a miracle. Me and you believe that there is no way a normal human being can create a she camel that is living. Prophet Saleh did it during his time. So this is a miracle. Me and you are sure that there is no way a human being can speak to animals and then animals speak to him. This is a miracle. Solomon did it. And me and you are sure that there is no way somebody can die and then a person will resurrect him. This is impossible. This is a miracle. Prophet Elisha did it. Aliasa. Prophet Abraham did it. Moses did it. Even Jesus Christ did it. There is no way a human being can heal a person who is born blind. Jesus Christ did it. This is a miracle. There is no way somebody can travel into space thousands of years back. There was no spaceship. Muhammad SAW did it. And this claim has been in the Quran. And then those people who lived with him, they witness that and then they believe. Why? Because they have seen the reality of it. And there is no way one plate of food can be multiplied for 1,000 people to eat. This is something that is impossible and miraculous. That is what Muhammad SAW did. And he did all this in the eyes of the people and they witness it and then they believe. Now you come after 1,400 years and then you are saying it's not true, it did not happen. You see, the time when Prophet Muhammad performed all these miracles, he even traveled into space. It is mentioned in the Quran. Since then, and then there are people who were eager to discredit him, people who were his enemies. They are aware of this claim and none of them was able to refute it. Why? Because it is beyond doubt. So he has performed this miracle and then you come now after 14 centuries and you are saying it did not happen. Now Muhammad SAW spoke about Jesus Christ after 6 centuries. You are saying it's not true. He did not witness it. So the difference between you and him is that him used to receive revelation, and that is why he said that. Allah says in the Quran, in the chapter of Najm, وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. He never speak of his own desire. It is only revelation. All what he said, it is not his own interest. He did not witness that. It is Almighty God who told him about it. And then you don't receive any revelation. So he spoke that Jesus Christ was not crucified. وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُم. They did not kill Jesus, they did not crucify Jesus, it only appeared to them. It only appeared to them as if he was crucified. وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِي الْكِتَابِ لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ. Even the gospel writers at that time, they were filled with doubt. Read the Gospel of John, chapter 20, completely, up to 25, and continuously. You will see that the disciples themselves, they were in doubt. Because after the crucified person was crucified, he was covered with blood and wound, nailed on the cross. Jesus Christ then appeared to his disciples. He appeared to Thomas afresh, no wound, no blood. And then he was telling Thomas that I am the Christ. Thomas was confused because he was thinking that for sure Jesus is the one crucified. Now, uh, Thomas, Jesus appeared to his disciples, no wound, no blood. And that is why Thomas was telling him in verse number 25, he says, I will not believe unless I see the mark of nail on your hands, and then I put my finger into the mark of the nail, and then I put my hand into the side. I will not believe. He was not believing because he was thinking that for sure Christ was crucified, and now he see Christ very fresh. And then he gathered all his disciples. They were thinking that Jesus is already dead, and if Jesus is coming back now, what they are expecting is the spirit. He was telling them, I'm not spirit, I'm the Jesus Christ. If you are in doubt, give me something, I will eat. And then he talked to them the way he used to talk to them, and then they confirmed that for sure this is Christ. So there was confusion in that regard. They were thinking that Christ was actually crucified. Now there are two possibilities. Number one, either the one that was crucified is Jesus, or the one that appeared to them is the real Jesus Christ. So the first one is doubtful, but the second one is what all of them agreed. All of them agreed that that one that came to them, to Thomas and to all of them, and he went up in their eyes, they were asserting that it's Jesus Christ. And that is the second possibility that Muhammad Sallam confirmed, that Jesus Christ is the one they made in the second possibility, and for sure did not crucify him. That person that was crucified wasn't Jesus Christ. It wasn't Jesus Christ. So you can see there is no way you can build your entire life and believe upon uncertainty. And that is what the church fathers are doing for you. May Allah forgive us and grant us complete guidance. Assalamu alaikum.